Remember this name, the Flats Live. The Flats Live is a new generation music and video studio and live performance venue combined with a barbecue smokehouse restaurant. Everything stated here has already been done elsewhere to some extent, but not in the Lower Westchester area, and specifically not with the services that the Flats Live will be able to offer. The Flats Live will feature a full concert stage that will accommodate any demanding production, providing the look and atmosphere of much bigger venues. All lighting and sound equipment, including 2 video projection screens, are green technology certified, providing a high-end experience with less power consumption and heat emission. The audio recording facility is built around a vintage Neve mixing console, a rare and coveted gem found in high-end studios like the famed Electric Lady Studio in New York. This, combined with the newest digital technology, will fulfill any production need. Our unique studio monitors are state-of-the-art, built by 14-time Grammy recipient Mick Guzowski and acoustical engineer Larry Swist. Our video suite will be equipped with the newest video technology, including several remote-controlled cameras and a computer-based editing suite, providing live recording, editing, and streaming services. The restaurant theme is Smokehouse, a barbecue facility designed as a bohemian industrial environment using brick, wood, and concrete as primary materials. The kitchen will be built around a wood-burning barbecue and smoker, combined with sous vide cooking, a guarantee for consistent food quality and fast delivery from the kitchen to the table. The food and beverage service highlight is a self-ordering application available to customers through download or by table iPad. This new technology will not only reduce the risk of ordering error, it will significantly reduce staffing needs, expedite service, and increase sales. Overhead labor costs will be drastically reduced thanks to the hours of operation and implemented sous vide cooking procedure. Why Smokehouse? We believe it's the perfect complement to live music entertainment, attracting families, music fans, and the happy hour crowd, combined with overall ease of operation. Dinosaur Barbecue in Stamford is a great example of a successful business built around a slow-cooked menu, combined with entertainment. Over the years, their business has blossomed from 1 location in Syracuse, New York, to 8 locations, including 2 in New York City. Joe's Live and Bub City is another great example. Located in the Chicago suburb of Rosemont, Illinois, they provide an exceptional Southern barbecue menu and high-level entertainment. During their 7-year existence, their Smokeout Festival has been nominated 4 different times by the Academy of Country Music for the Best Music Festival of the Year. Compared to the previously named establishments, the Flats Live has 4 different sources of income: audio and video recording sessions, food and beverage sales, event ticket sales, and special event rentals, gaining an estimated $147,000 in gross revenue. This amount is expected to be conservative compared to other local establishments with fewer sources of income. Estimated expenses include lease and utility payments, payroll, outsourced and work-for-hire labor, professional services, promotion, insurance, and supplies. The total amount of $70,400 is contingent upon the event's schedule. The business build-out investment will be covered in full through several funding phases. The investor portion, the amount of $850,000, will be funded in 3 scheduled phases. The first initial deposit of $150,000 is due upon acceptance of this proposal. These funds will be deposited to a designated escrow account. Disbursement of these funds are contingent upon approval of the building permit. Funds will be used toward expenses previously described in Phase 1 and 2. The second deposit, in the amount of $400,000, is due upon the completion of white box construction and the closing of related building permits. The third and final deposit is due once substantial build-out construction is complete. These funds will be used primarily for kitchen and bar equipment and partial Phase 4 expenses. To secure the first few months of operation, additional startup funds are required in the amount of $253,000. These funds will be considered to be a short-term loan recoupable within the first year of operation. This will include a 3-month rent deposit and $210,000 toward the operation cost of $70,000 a month. Estimated gross revenue for the first year of operation is $1.7 million, or an average of $147,000 monthly. However, we have reduced estimated revenue expectations to $1.3 million due to a potential slow start. With this reduction in revenue expectations, we will expect to generate $450,000 of net income, of which $253,000 will cover startup funds, leaving $197,000 toward the build-out investment. Expected second-year gross revenue in the amount of $1.7 million will be sufficient to return all investments, leaving $197,000 toward dividend payments. Reliable service and desirable events are a guarantee for our successful business, so we can expect a 20% revenue increase in the third year of operation and 10 to 15% in the fourth and fifth years. How feasible is it to expect $1.7 million in gross revenue? Using published reports, we have determined that most restaurants with 20 to 30 tables are generating between $25,000 and $30,000 weekly, of which the most, around 80%, are from Friday and Saturday sales. Gross revenue for several well-established pizza and a local pub restaurant in Mamaroneck are reporting sales considerably above these numbers. By experience gained through organizing concert events at the Cutting Room and Melrose Ballroom in New York and Joe's Live in Chicago, we have found that bar sales alone are generating on an average of over $20,000, and we're talking about 3 or 4 hours of operation. The Flats Live is a newly established New York State limited liability corporation offering audio and video recording and production services. From studio production to live stage performances and live broadcasting, it's all supervised by award-winning engineers and producers. Our executive team, led by Mr. Kasanovich, is built around multi-year experience in the entertainment industry, including our marketing director, Mr. Ted Utz, and accounting services led by Mr. Alan Friedman. Also, by recruiting millennials like Miss Joanne Marshall, the Flats Live is seeking to reach a younger generation of customers. Mr. Kasanovich currently owns Pier 97 Music Group, specializing in sound recording and production, artist development, and concert production services. He has produced over 300 events in over 30 American and Canadian cities, including Carnegie Hall and Jazz at Lincoln Center in New York, Harris Theater and House of Blues in Chicago, Pearl Theater in Las Vegas, and many others. Everything regarding legal representation, licensing, and building development is handled by 2 well-respected law offices, Mr. Richard Clifford, attorney, and the Keene and Bean Law Office, represented by Mr. Richard O'Rourke. By adopting a new full-funnel marketing approach in client acquisition, the Flats Live will be focused primarily on a digital media presence. Strategically positioned advertising will help us to narrow down our audience to those who are most interested and who are most likely to attend our events and use related services. Of course, we're going to use good old-fashioned marketing placements as well, like posters, flyer distribution, and sponsorships. In respect to the variety of services we can provide, we are planning to ask various corporations and brands to sponsor or co-produce our events, like a concert series, a festival, or live broadcasts. Our previous productions have been sponsored by brands like Beck's Beer, Yamaha Pianos, Hiram Walker, and many others. In conclusion, our opinion is that the Flats Live establishment has tremendous potential to be profitable during early months of operation and is significantly needed in the lower Westchester community. With experience and company leadership, our team will minimize, if not eliminate, the margin of error for this endeavor. The Flats Live, coming to Mamaroneck, New York in 2020.